Yo, my name is Amakaste and you are watching Theory of Videos. So in today's video, we're gonna give you 5 reasons for not buying the Huawei P30 Pro. So without wasting any more time on this intro, make sure to subscribe, and now let's get into the video. So in this video, I'm gonna cover all the stuff that might not matter to you, but for some, they matter a lot. And this might affect the buying decisions of some of my geeks. So pay attention because the list is about to get started. Huawei P30 Pro have a beautiful screen, said a common man. Now let's talk about some geek stuff. The Huawei P30 Pro have a 6.47-inch OLED display with a resolution of 2340 into 1080 pixels. On the other hand, the Galaxy S10 Plus have a 6.4-inch OLED display with a resolution of 3040 into 1440 pixels. The screen size are pretty similar. Well, on paper they're not, but in real life they seem the same. But the interesting fact is that the resolutions are not the same. The P30 Pro have a lower resolution, covering that large 6.47-inch area. On the other hand, the Galaxy S10 have more resolution, covering that 6.4-inch display. So what does it mean and why? Sharpness, bro. The pixel density of the S10 Plus is higher at 522 ppi, while the P30 Pro have a pixel density of 398 ppi. So it is simple that the P30 Pro display is not as sharp as the competition. And if you watch everything in VR like movies, songs, music videos, that low resolution will haunt you for the rest of your life. So on the paper at least, the Galaxy S10 have the advantage over the Huawei P30 Pro. So have a look at the table here. But first, we should talk about some little stuff. Okay, the topic is luminance. Well, it is the measure of the intensity of the light. That is, how dim or how bright. It is just amount of light emitted or reflected. The units of luminance is candela upon meter square. So higher the value of CD upon m square, the brighter the screen and better will be the visibility outdoors. The brightest screen here is of the Galaxy S10 Plus with the luminance scale of 793 nits. But the P30 Pro have a maximum brightness of 605 nits. So it's not the brightest screen you're about to buy. So this was the truth about the screen of the Huawei P30. Huawei P30 is undoubtedly the best design phone of 2019, period. But it's only beautiful from the back and not the front. Because there are still some people that hate that unsymmetrical phone designs, just like me. And that designs look so odd sometimes. And just because of that unsymmetry, some people will change their buying decisions and buy some other phones. See, the notch only looks great if there is no chin. But here we have a notch and also have a big chin. But nevertheless, this design is a failed design for me. Seriously, stop copying whatever Apple does. And I seriously hate it. Use your own minds, come on. Don't copy Apple all the time, please. So if you hate that unsymmetry, this phone is seriously not for you. But still, thanks to Huawei, they didn't went for that punch hole. Butthole? I just don't know the practical use of the punch hole. And what the hell will they do with that small screen around the punch hole? I just don't know where the Android phone designs are heading. P30 is known for the cameras. Wide angle, ultra wide angle, and that beautiful periscope camera. We got the 10x hybrid zoom and the 50x digital zoom. This phone is literally for the photographers. And yeah, It is. But as you know, nothing is perfect. So as the Huawei P30 Pro, it just cannot record for some weird reasons 4K at 60 frames per second. Like, seriously. Wow. And the front camera is fixed focus. So all the best for your selfies. Huawei nano memory cards are far away from the mainstream, and they are not even available in my country. Nano memory cards are just new design of the old SD cards, and it just looks like the nano SIMs. Speed-wise, there is still no improvement against the old SD cards. Basically, apart from the design, there is no difference at all. It is available in 128GB and 256GB versions, which have a transfer speed of 90 MB per second. But still, there are some SD cards that can go up to 300 Mbps per second. So if you want more storage, you might have hard time buying this stuff. So all the best with your quest. So in this section, we talk about some little things that makes a big difference. First of all, this phone has no 3.5mm headphone jack. So if you are still not in the wireless future, you might be having a hard time with this one. Moving on, surprisingly, it also don't have stereo speakers. And this is pretty disappointing. I think the Huawei whole focus was on the cameras and they just messed up the sounds. Moving on, if you are planning to upgrade the storage, you might have to sacrifice a SIM slot, because there is no dedicated slot for the SD cards, I mean the nano memory cards. So this is kind of a dual SIM phone, kind of. So these are all the reasons that why you should not buy the Huawei P30 Pro. So till then, respect your parents, respect girls, respect everyone, stay away from drugs. See you in the next one. Peace out.